In this city, dawn greets a new day with new dreams. A city where giants forge their own destiny and the history of a nation. A city that dares to be different at every street corner. A city that ebbs and flows like the tide that touches it. And the only place in Ireland still crowning kings. And here in this place, this is where the ideas come alive. But there are no dreams here, only realities.
I just have a better voice.
Of course you do.
A rap battle. You and me.
Okay, you please give me the HDMI.
When I beat you badly, don't drop the mic and walk off stage, because it's an expensive microphone. I just turn it off gently and leave it down.
Okay. Or I'm just gonna throw it out at people.
No.
Most of them haven't met each other at all, and by the end of the weekend they will have formed teams, they will be working together, and they will have created effectively startups. They will have evaluated and created startups together, viable businesses that could grow into real businesses. So essentially the whole idea of the weekend is to bring all these people together, put them into one big melting pot, put the ideas in there and see what happens from the synergy, the knock-on synergy that's created.
Guess no chicken. Chicken, yeah.
We need everyone to get on Twitter, okay? Pictures, videos, photos, tweets, whatever it is, okay? We have a hashtag battle with Dublin. And Cork as well. So there's a nationwide startup weekend, and we want to be the startup weekend that's trending on Twitter, okay? So get on Twitter, hashtag SW Limerick, tweet. And big shout out to our sponsors as well, Canteen guys. Try and tag them in a few tweets as well. They're sponsoring all the Fair Friday and Sunday. Really excited about Startup Weekend. And Treaty City beer, amazing. Great hops and outstanding beer as well. Can't forget a Dare ice cream.
Dare Farm. It's written on the one.
Dare Farm ice cream, outstanding ice cream, organic cow's ice cream. It's a big flock of good stuff, okay? So yeah, get on Twitter, hashtag SW Limerick. Let's beat Dublin, you know what I mean? Are we done? Yeah, great.
Quite simply, when we started up about 2.5 years ago with Blue Chief, with Keith and Stephen, there was a very small startup community in Limerick. And even for the last event, half of a year, some of you participated in it, half of this room was probably here, was it? There was probably 40 people at most, and that's pushing it. What we're trying to get at here is people like you're going to be our brand advocates. Pat, David, you were here the last time. John, I know you're blowing, but we're going to keep you down here now in the same with Ed. We have people coming from Dublin, Cork, all over Ireland coming down to Limerick for this event. We are trying to make, very simply, and I'll put it very bluntly, we want to make Limerick the startup capital of Ireland. It's that fucking simple. I told you it'd get worse. That's why we do this. That's why we take time out of work. That's why we want to engage with people like you. We want more like-minded people around Limerick. We need people like Martina, we need people like Berga, people to support us on our initiatives moving forward. But fundamentally at the core of it, we need people like you. Because these people, wonderful people, can give us all the sponsorship we need. But if you don't attend, we don't have an event. If you don't attend, we don't have a community. And if we don't have a community, there isn't a hope we're going to be the #1 startup city in Ireland. And that's what this is about. Bringing startup weekends to Limerick is about enhancing an entrepreneurial community. And people like you, young people from the ages of 20 to 40 or 50, I don't really care what the age is. It's about engagement. And that's what we want here. Stephen highlighted it. It's people, all of you, all of our sponsors, all of the organisers. If we can commit to this, we will make Limerick the startup capital of Ireland. We're on track to doing it now. 2 years ago we had 1 startup event in Limerick, or 3 years ago. We had 2 the following year. We had 4 last year. This year we're going to have 8. We're on the track to making it the startup capital of Ireland. We're trending number 6 in Ireland on Twitter, now Dublin and Cork. Number 4. Number Cork and Dublin don't have a fucking hole up here. I'm sorry. Kill it. At hashtag SW Limerick, I mean it. Get selfies, get everything. We want to nail this. And I'll highlight, you want more energy? Loads of more energy. Jump up and down, do whatever you want. I don't really care. Build, validate, iterate, find out how you're going to build a startup. Have fun. Engage with people. That's what this weekend is all about. Thank you very much. That's it.
Thank you. Let's go 9 teams. We're going to start counting from 1 to 9.
I'm swapping Team 3. Team 3, yeah.
Once you've chosen 2 words, go and work with your teams on developing a product and a poster. Yeah.
Putting leaves and flowers.
It's like Betty Crocker stuff. It's the whole lot. It's powder flour. Yeah,
Putting leaves and flowers. Fertilizer for flowers and pudding. Perfect. You're going in a bottle of wine. Start, you have your wine, bar, people go around the brand serving. The glass itself is half a coconut.
It's really big at the moment. You know, it's a new kind of cocktail.
I like this.
You know, the next tower being Ball Banger or the next Bloody Mary.
Coconut water and wine. I said like space travel. I think I'd put space there because it's something up and coming. Just space, as in outer space travel via balloon or some sort. Or So you can travel into the outer atmosphere in a balloon. Just throw it out there. Yeah.
Outer space, is it?
Yeah. I think it has to represent. I think so. How it has to represent. I think it needs to be inspired with them in some way.
Without the microphone? Yeah. Always. At least some use of being very loud. Okay, now, so what we got fridge and we got flip-flops. So basically what we have a combination of coolness retaining flip-flops and a fridge where you can actually rest your feet after running and if you have an injury or something. So like instead of having like what you call it, tea bags around your feet, you know, pushing your feet into wet cold water with ice. Instead of that, you can actually put your feet inside of a fridge, close the fridge, and then when as it closed, it super cools your flip-flops. So if you want to maintain the coolness, you take off the lid of the fridge, take out your feet, and actually walk in cool flip-flops.
Beast of a microwave I had at home. It's about 30 years old and it's in the garage and it still works. So unlike modern microwaves which like die in about 3 years, like this thing just keeps on going. And I was like, so that's a beast. I was like, it's an elephant. It's an elephant microwave. So what's cooler than cool nowadays is like old hip stuff, like kind of retro things. So we're like, why don't you come up with like a company that takes all these old like elephants of microwaves and restore them and sell them to hipsters. So, and it's called REM. It's the retro elephant microwave.
Thank you, team number 3.
Everyone to close their eyes and I'll set the scene, okay? So if your eyes closed, if you're on like real sunny beach, you can hear the water lapping and it's like real good experience and stuff. So now open your eyes and welcome to the Coconutty Wine Bar. This is bringing wine to the Caribbean, and you get your like little bits of like coconut cubes, and your wine is served in a real kitsch coconut shaped wine glass, and you get like served by nice looking people. And you get to taste the chocolates. So this is our idea.
Thank you. The solution you came up with, and why is your solution unique? And also, last but not least, who do you need in your team?
Okay, so my name is Ian O'Sullivan. I'm a final year product designer here in UL. The product I'm proposing is called Boat Saver. So there's a Q in the name. I'm from Cork. I grew up by the sea. I spent a lot of time in the water, and I've seen so many boats sink unnecessarily. So they sink for so many reasons, like lack of maintenance, like bad weather, or mechanical failure. So the product I'm proposing is essentially, it's like a life jacket for a boat that will ensure your boat will never ever sink. So if you're on it and your boat begins to sink, you can activate the system, or if you're not on the boat, it'll automatically activate, like similar to a life jacket. That's my idea. I would be looking for people in sales, marketing, to help me with this idea. Thank you very much.
Part of that means that I'm a bit of a tree hugger, I want to save the world, but I also like science and I like data. Yes, absolutely. It has been proven that volunteering makes the world a better place. It makes us better human beings and more productive. Companies such as Google, Huffington Post, they've already gotten onto this. The large corporates are onto this already. I want to see if we can get the SMEs on this. There are lots of apps and platforms out there for the corporates or for people in day-to-day. I want to do something for the SMEs. I'm learning about the business end of things myself. I'm doing technical project management. I need developers and I need designers. So if you've got the code, you've got the love of the code and the love of the people and the love of the design, come find me and we're going to build something absolutely epic and save the world, hug all the trees and all that kind of stuff. Okay?
Thank you.
For the last 10 years I've been fascinated by advances in technology. You know, that thing got faster, it got more beautiful, more desirable, and most importantly, more affordable. But there was one thing, one very important accessory which was left out. A fucking bicycle helmet. Now, you believe it or not, this is one of the most safest helmets you can find. This is a skiing helmet. So now, what I want to do, I want to get product designers to join my team. I want the hardware designers to join my team. And to create a full face to protect the jaw and to protect yourself from the elements. Full face bicycle helmet, which is oriented to bicycles, which is half a device, half a gadget. It would have a Bluetooth connectivity, it would scan the road, or what you call it, with infrared, and this is what you want. I want product designers, I want, what you call it, design.
Thank you. Thank you.
I used to run Chatfest, Ireland's largest speed dating events group. Our biggest problem in Dublin and Cork was we had too many girls and we hadn't enough lads for these events. And I'm from Galway, and I know that the biggest problem in Loughrea and some rural pubs around Loughrea is you've got all the lads stuck in the country pubs and you've got no girls coming in because the girls are going to the city. So my idea is that there would be an online booking service whereby girls in the city could do a bus tour of country pubs on a Saturday night. Franchise the idea, it could be scalable, and you could basically, the girls would pay the bus driver to do the tour, the pub could pay a fee for the bus to tour to the rural pubs. Everyone's a winner.
Thank you.
And my idea is that I see my friends and people living in apartments and they have no garden space, they can't create or grow vegetables and fruit, and it's to create like micro glass houses, so you create like standardised pots or attachments for pots, so you have flower pots, and instead of growing flowers in it, it allows you to grow fruit and veg in there in essentially what is a small glass house. And for that I just need marketing and business people. That's my idea.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Just got another sticker. Pressure's on. Pressure's on.
What? You need to stick them on though. Because people need to see how many you're getting. Yeah.
Vote for me. Portable power. Gotta get through. Got my wife and kids on this.
Come on, Joyce, help me out here.
Then I give away mine, sorry.
That's cool.
Lads, come on, help me out.
Julius 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Calculates the speed. Makes out the object moving towards your route.
Yeah.
It is, it was from the last one.
But not all of them are going to come back. Not all of them are going to work.
That's why I think you need.
We've already. Understands how much power and kind of time and all these kind of technical things. And if you want to work with me, I'd love to work with any of you here. So come chat with me.
I think we're all educated, we all understand how it works, so like, you know, guys, please go and join us, because this is actually so real. If you get 15 grand, 3 months to develop Kickstarter campaign, you'll have to tell more. Is it?
Thank you.
As you can see, we've already swelled to 4, which just proves it's such a good idea. what we're doing is providing an online and app-based platform where communities and individuals can connect to go out and do a variety of activities. It can be DIY projects, it can be social groups, or it can be community groups if you want to actually change something in your community. As a sociologist, I know there's actually a real need for this, and what we really need is someone to help develop a strong business plan for it. So if you've got a bit of experience and a money-making head, we'd welcome you on the team. Thanks very much.
Thank you.
So I can cover UX. UX is my forte. UI 60-70%. I do it at the moment, but it's not 100% work.
Our accelerator inside in the National Franchise Centre, and he has this company called Fodder 365, and basically he grows grass without soil.
Moreover, like, would you give an incentive to farmers to grow it, to pick them up off the ground? Like, why would I grow it? Like, so, something like.